Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Betsy McDaniel in for Robin Zimmerman today. And joining me first today is Eric Donathan, and he is with Hilton Head Health and Wellness. Welcome, Eric.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Just happy to be here.
Yeah. So you've kind of just gone through some new boards that you've passed, and you've made some decisions about how you want to take your career as a nurse practitioner. Tell us a little bit about yourself first, because this is your first time you've been here. So welcome. Let's get to know you a little bit, and then we'll kind of talk about what you do.
Yeah, so like you said, my name's Eric Donathan. I'm a family nurse practitioner at Hilton Head Health and Wellness. I was originally from West Virginia, moved here about 7 years ago. My first job here, like many people, was in food and beverage, actually right across the road here. And then after I passed my boards, I was a nurse at Savannah Memorial Hospital. And then after about a year, I became a travel nurse, moved around, came back here on a travel assignment, and my first week here was actually Hurricane Matthew.
Wow.
So I was part of the evacuation reentry team. Okay. And really at that point, that's probably where I fell in love with this place. The camaraderie between the hospital and fire EMS and even the National Guard. And then everything from the rebuilding after the fact, the community come together, and that's why I wanted to stay.
Yeah.
And so I've been in the cath lab up at the hospital here up until I just recently passed my boards, and then now I'm a nurse practitioner. So I really got into primary care because in the hospital you don't get to see a patient for more than an acute illness or something like that. So really getting to know a patient and help them through the different difficulties in life is what a primary care should be about. And really that's what I want to do, is help heal people, not just physically, but also mentally, spiritually, and emotionally as well.
Yeah. And so the being a primary care person gives you that opportunity to build a relationship with somebody over the long term instead of just seeing them.
And that's what I'm ready
for
and
a minute. Yeah.
love to do. Yep.
Yeah, that's really exciting. And I know that you at Health and Wellness, there's a lot of things that you offer there that maybe people aren't completely aware of. So tell us a little bit about some of the preventative things you're doing and some of the cutting edge things that you guys are doing.
So I do primary care, which is your regular screenings, monitoring your medications, that kind of thing.
Right.
Primary care is really the quarterback, as you will, for your health. Make sure you're at the right place at the right time, seeing the right people, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Acute care, your bumps, your bruises, your scratches, your coughs, your earaches, all those types of things. And then additionally added in IV therapy, IV nutrition, hydration. And for most people that don't know, it's not just a thing that you do anymore for if you're ill. It can also be for preventative reasons. Helps with immunity, helps with different inflammatory diseases like rheumatoid arthritis. There's quite a few things. And then the best thing is that I offer all those three services at home and at hotel rooms, so I'll actually come to you instead of coming to the office. Okay,
that's very interesting. I'm sure that's very popular right now in terms of the time that we're living in, and with COVID and all that, with people being more comfortable with that. Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about how I would know if I should have IV therapy to prevent something, or is it just great for everybody?
So there are some people that are ruled out. If you have renal disease, heart disease, things like that, it can be let's just say putting fluids on your body isn't necessarily a healthy thing.
Right.
It's really good for preventing, obviously COVID, things like that are, just happened. It's complex but simple at the same time, but that's why you come to me and talk about it, and we decide together what the best thing is for you.
So walk me through the process a little bit if somebody is interested in coming to see you and kind of start that relationship. Walk me through that.
So you can either call my phone number or the office number. They're both listed on my website and Facebook. And then make an appointment. IV therapy is a little different than primary care. It's a little bit of a different process. But really, just call for an appointment. We'll set you up. You come and see me. We'll sit down and talk about it, and then decide if the IV therapy is good for you, or if you want to, see me for acute care or primary care.
Yeah. So, really, the first step is kind of just having a consultation with you to say, hey, this is how I should take my health.
Yeah, exactly.
At the moment.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Eric, thank you for being with us. It was really nice to meet you, and we appreciate all the great information. We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.